Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Kate's Creative Space. I'm Kate and I make diamond painting videos. In today's video, we are going to be unboxing and taking a look at my Drills and Chills kits. So let's get started. So if you're not familiar with Drills and Chills, it is a diamond painting event being hosted by Diamonds and Washi and Emeralds and Fairy Lights. And it is a fall and Halloween themed diamond paintings. And basically they create a Facebook group and you can submit the kit that you're going to work on and work on it alongside posting like pictures onto their Facebook group so people can see kind of the progress you're making. And then I think they are going to do like weekly prizes and then grand prizes at the end if you submit I think it's like a Google form. I don't know. I'll link the video of all of the details that Diamonds and Washi posted about Drills and Chills in the description box. But I'm challenging myself to be really active on the Facebook, commenting on other people's posts and posting my own stuff. This will be the first event that I'm actually active in. I've like joined events before where I filled out the form and showed my kit being done, but I've never like been active in the group. And I'm challenging myself to do that this year. So if you're a part of the group and see me on there, know that, or if you don't see me on there, hold me accountable. If you see me on there, then that'll be fun to talk to you guys. But I thought in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to unbox my two kits that I am planning on working on. Drills and Chills is the months of September and October. So I am not 100% sure I'll get these both done, especially because I'm already working on a fall kit. But I am definitely going to get this one. So this is the one I am submitting for Drills and Chills and I'm going to work on and I need to have done by the end of October. So giving myself 2 months to do two kits, I think I could probably make it work. This one's called Cursed by Mrs. Butterdy. So I thought what we'll do today is we'll unbox it, take a look at it, and then maybe at the end I'll either kit up with you guys or do like a fast forward of me kitting it up so you can see how I'm going to kit this one up. But for now, let's open it up and just take a look at it. This one, like I said, is called Cursed, and it is, I think this is an archived kit, okay? And I am so sorry that I've done a couple of archived kits lately. I know that that's no fun to people who can't get them, but I also am trying to do some of my archive kits so that I don't have them sitting in my stash for too long, like when, you know, just... It's hard because it's like, well, I have the kit, I want to do it, but I also know it's not fun to like show off something and be like, you can't have it. But you can find there's tons of D-stash groups on Facebook where you can say, hey, I'm looking for this kit if anyone has it. And a lot of people find a lot of good stuff on there and find what they're looking for. So the other thing that I know is I voted on another Mrs. Butterdy kit last year or at the beginning of this year, maybe, of this girl with her pumpkin head making an apple pie, and I am praying it gets released because Diamond Art Club discontinues kits for all kinds of reasons, right? Well, I'm hoping, sometimes I feel like they discontinue ones because they're coming out with ones that are going to be like similar. So I'm hoping the reason they chose to discontinue this one is because they have another one coming out with this same character in it. I really, really hope they do. If they release that kit, I will be so thrilled. Anyways, that was a little side tangent. I'm going to show you the toolkit real fast, just because why not? Typical unboxing here. I love their toolkits from Diamond Art Club. Really stellar kits. This is a twist and pick pen. They fill these with putty or wax. This is an older one, so this one doesn't have the metal tip. They've upgraded it to a metal tip now, and it's filled with white putty, but they now fill them with clear wax. The cool part about this pen is that if you twist it up, that's how the putty comes out of it, or the wax, and then you just twist it to constantly refill it, so you're not dipping it into your putty or wax, you're just twisting it, and then they are refillable as well. They also give you a 4-placer on the end of that, a bag of baggies, not enough to kit up your whole kit, but enough to store your leftovers. The tray, which is my favorite part. Love this tray. Oh, look. Oh, back then they included a little metal tip so you could either swap out. I don't know if you could swap it out. Huh. Oh, I think people were not loving this plastic part. So before they were able to change it to a metal tip, they included this plastic piece so that you could just change the entire pen to a single placer. Now this you would have to dip in the putty or wax. I remember them doing this. I don't remember the exact reason why, but this is what you would do with it. You could put it on your pen here, but then you would have to dip it in the putty or wax. So if you're like, maybe if you weren't into the refillable pen, you could still use what they gave you and single place it. Anyway, sorry. That distracted me because they don't do that anymore. I think because now the pens have a metal tip to them. But anyways, they give you a 7-placer. The tray has a tray stopper and a lid, which is my favorite part, the lid. That way, if my kids are being crazy, I can just slide it in and know my drills are protected if I have to go take care of them for a minute. And then they also give you a refill of the putty, which like I said is now clear wax. And then the old school red heart wax, which is my favorite and I still use to this day. And I appreciate every little pad of heart wax I can get my hands on. So that is the toolkit. I think it's one of the best toolkits I've seen yet. This one did come with a Treasure Quest card. I took it out. So I apologize. I don't have it. It was a bronze Treasure Quest playing card. And those are like the Diamond Art Club secondary reward system. And if you collect enough of them, you can redeem them for gift cards and fun custom kits. I've never redeemed mine yet. Still saving up because I haven't decided if I want a gift card or a custom diamond painting. But I have them stashed up. That was loud. I have them stashed up and I'm ready to go for when that day comes. They give you a little pamphlet with some coupons and some information on how to diamond paint. I'm pretty well versed, so I don't really look at that. And then here is the artwork. 46 colors. This is a round canvas, 22 by 28 inches, which is my new favorite size of diamond painting. I just finished True Pals, which was the same size point, and Visit Hawaii, which is right around the same size point. And I love this size point in a kit. 55.6 by 70.7 centimeters. Let's take a look at the colors. Oh, if that's not Drills and Chills fall, I don't know what is. That is gorgeous. Super pretty. The only thing that would make me love this kit more is if it was done in squares, but I like rounds as well. I just like squares a little bit more, but you know what? I think maybe it'll be good for me to do a round kit, especially since I will be doing the other kits probably alongside of them. I've recently discovered this year how much I love having more than one whip, which I have never done before. So that's kind of fun. All right, let's take a look. You know what? No, we're good. Unroll it like this. Oh, it's so cute. So cute. I love this. Okay, we'll look at the drills in just a second. I'm gonna flip this guy. Diamond Art Club's canvases are made out of poured glue, so it's perfectly safe to bend them backwards the way I am. I'm just trying to get it to lie flat. They do lie flat on their own if you give them time. I just don't have time. So I'm gonna flip it this way, roll it, flatten her out so you guys can see her better. Oh my goodness. I love this size point. 22 by 28 is like my favorite size point. It's small, but like not too small. You know what I mean? All right, here's a picture of the whole kit in camera. Love her. I am so excited. I think this is the perfect Drills and Chills kit. I am so bummed that this one's archived though, because I know a lot of people want to have this kit, and I feel like let's release 100 more Diamond Mrs. Butter D kits to make up for it. Okay, Diamond Art Club? Okay, here's the color story. Oh my gosh, that is so fall. I love it. And we actually are going to open these drills up into a drill chain. I don't normally do that in my unboxings. In fact, my future unboxings, I'm not even going to point out special drills anymore because I just feel like the people who get the kits as Diamond Art Club sneak peekers do a really good job at that. But since I am going to be kitting this one up very soon, like today or tomorrow, I am going to go ahead and do a drill train. I'm sorry, it's going to crinkle for a second. Oh, this is weird. There's two. Oh, they're stuck. Come on. Okay, they label all of their drills their big drill packs with the name, which I greatly appreciate, because when I start unboxing things, sometimes I get a little crazy. I think this is funny that there's 2 Rogue packs in here, but that's cool. This is actually the first fairy dust drill. How many fairy dust are in here? 46 colors, 2 fairy dust, 2 ABs. I could have just looked on the side of the box, but that's okay. First fairy dust right here. It is yellow, pale yellow. And then we have a red. I don't drill train often, but since we're going to take it apart, you know, hang on, let's take a minute and appreciate its beauty. It is beautiful. That is some beautiful fall color. I love it. Oh, I feel almost guilty sometimes taking such a perfect thing apart like this, but it's got to get done if you want to do the kit. Okay, let's look. Love that red. Some light brown. 2 packs of that. 2 packs of this color. The reds and oranges will save me from all this brown, because I think the brown's going to get a little boring. But I don't know. We'll look at the kit again. Here's the first AB. It's orange. We'll look at the kit again and see what we think about color blocking on this sucker. If we think it's color blocking heavy or confetti heavy. Okay. I know some people hate drill trains just for the crinkling of the wrapper, and I apologize if you are one of those people. I never know how best to make people happy. So I just figured, since I'm taking this one apart, let's look at the drills. I feel like my unboxings in general are not going to be this comprehensive, but when I'm getting ready to kit it up like I am on this one, let's be really comprehensive. Here's the second AB. It's a white 141. AB has, I didn't explain this very well. AB stands for, I was going to say code for. AB is code for Aurora Borealis, and that has a finer, coarser, a coarser glitter on top compared to the fairy dust, which is a really fine glitter shimmery effect. Both are really cool drills. So here is a fairy dust. You can't see it as well because it's finer glitter, but it's still cool when you put it on the canvas, and it still makes for a great special drill. I actually like the fairy dust better, but that's just because they're easier to place. Okay, and there are our drills, guys. So let's take a look at this canvas real fast. None crinkling, I promise. Okay. Let's take a look at the canvas. I would say it has a perfect balance of color blocking and confetti. There are chunks of color blocking in her skirt, in the cauldron, in her hair, especially this hat, very color blocking here. But it's my favorite kind of color blocking, which is like, it varies enough that it's not going to get boring. Yeah, you're going to get a little bored, and bored is a subjective term, because some people love color blocking and will never get bored. But for people like me who don't love color blocking, I will get a little bit antsy doing the hat, but then I'll be done with it and I'll move to like color blocking a different color. Now, in this case, maybe it is a lot of similar colors because they're dressed in the cauldron match, but it's broken up enough with little details in the kit that I don't think it's going to be a problem. I'm so excited about this kit in general. I want to see where the specials are. That AB that is orange is in the eyeball, the potion, her belt. It's in the bow of her hat, and it's in the pumpkin and in her hand glove. There's also some up here. I think it might storm. I think I just heard thunder or a truck. Anyways, the white AB is here a little bit. I keep thinking this is a square kit, but it is not. So it's right here a little bit. It's in her hair a tiny bit. It's not in the potion at all, but that's okay. Very little bit of white AB. Side of the mirror, top of the mirror. And then fairy dust will be a red fairy dust and a yellow. The red fairy dust highlights in the fire here. And then just edging of the cauldron in general. Not here, that's not fairy dust. It's tricking me though. Some over here in this crystal, some on the side of the skull, just hints of that. Very subtle. I like AB when it's subtle. And then the last one's the money sign, which is the yellow AB, or yellow fairy dust. I'm lying to you. Man, I just lied to you. All that red is fairy dust. It's not AB. Still going to be really pretty and subtle, and I'm okay with that. Anyways, the last one is a yellow fairy dust, and that is the money sign, and that is in the reflection of the pumpkin. And a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here, little touches. I think this is going to be perfect. I like when they have it just sprinkled everywhere and not overwhelming. You can overwhelm me in fairy dust, but don't overwhelm me in AB. So this one's going to be so much fun, guys. I am excited. I know it's only August 15th, okay? But listen, I'm going out of town for a week, and when I get back, it's the 18th. I'm losing it. It is August 18th. But anyways, I'm going out of town for a week, and then when I come back, it will be like the day before the start of September. So I need to get my kits ready to go so that when I return home, I am ready to start Drills and Chills. So I'm going to get this one out of the way, and I'm going to show you the next one that I'm going to do for Drills and Chills alongside with this one. Okay, this next kit that I'm going to work on for the next couple months, ooh, that was a terrible noise, is an Oraloa kit. I have a handful of Oraloa kits in my stash. I worked on one earlier in the year called Visit Hawaii, and this one is, and that one, Visit Hawaii, was rounds. This is a square one, so I'm really excited to do a square Oraloa before the year ends. This one is called The Mansion by Maria Chetkareva, which is the only artist I have in from Oraloa. I really need to branch out, but look at this artwork and tell me it's not amazing. I think this is going to be the perfect counterpiece to balance out Cursed, because this one's square and that one, Cursed, is like browns, oranges, reds, as you just saw, and this one is purple, and it's going to be so fun to, if I'm like kind of burned out on the blacks and the browns of Cursed, to move over and do some purple. So that's why I picked these two kits out of the many fall kits that I do have. I thought they'd balance each other out really well. Standing on a very squeaky patch of my kitchen floor. If you can hear that, I apologize. Okay. I've never even opened this one. I've never even looked at it. So let's take a peek. All of that just fell out rather than slide out all together as one. That would have been too easy. There we go. Okay, sorry, that was painful for you guys here. Let's look at their toolkit real fast. They're a little bit different from Diamond Art Club. Okay. Oraloa gives you a tray. I definitely don't use these, especially because the Diamond Art Club ones are just so good, but they will do the job if this is your first time diamond painting. You get a squishy and a pen, a multi-placer and a spare multi-placer. So I think that's like this is a 7 maybe, and that one's, I have no idea, a 3, a 4, a multi-placer. They give you some blue wax. I like their blue wax. It does the job for sure. And purple tweezers. I love their tweezers. Oraloa gives you a different color every kit. I have a couple purple ones, but I love their purple tweezers. And then they give you a cute sticker. It's always different, and I don't have this one. This is probably the cutest one I've ever had. You get an Oraloa washi tape. This is plastic. It's up in the air what this is. I really don't know, but it's cute, and you get a different one like the sticker. I love the added customization of adding in something like special and random to it, so I'm a big fan. And then this is just a little cardstock thing. Okay, put all that back in. I'm not going to pull out the drills and do a drill train on this one because they are not a big, long attached section like Diamond Art Club. These are individual Ziploc baggie drills, and I just feel like I will make a giant mess if I do that. But what I will do is show you the specials, because they usually group all the specials together in one patch of paper. Okay, look at that, guys. So cute. I've given you no details about this canvas. Bear with me and I will let you know. This is, actually, let's just open it and see. Here we go. I'm gonna flip it because it won't even stay undone. All right, same deal here, poured glue. I'm not hurting it. I'm helping it. Okay. Oh, look, there's my stickers. I was getting nervous. I was like, where are my stickers? I need them. Okay, here we go. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Look at the ghosts. Oh, I love him. Okay, this one is confetti, and I love it. All right, yeah, so here are my stickers. I was getting a little nervous. 61 beautiful colors. 3 AB. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of I will never know what ND stands for because on the website it's listed as special drill, and in person it looks like Diamond Art Club's version of fairy dust. I don't know what ND stands for. In my mind it's like, I don't know. And glitter. I don't know. AB 1, 2, 3. AB is a universal term apparently. Apparently fairy dust is not, because it's labeled special drill or ND in this case. Okay. I wish this was cut out as a separate sticker, but you can just take scissors to it. No big deal. It is 60 by 80.5 centimeters. To me, that means nothing. 23.6 inches by 31.69 inches. So in my mind, 24 by 32, which is a pretty good size point. It's not too much bigger than Cursed. Not too much bigger than Cursed. I don't mind the size at all. I think it's a good size point. Not that you guys need my validation. Here's all the instructions. Orla is actually a Canadian-based company, so they have a lot of French in their on their website, on their Facebook as well, if you need it. All right, guys, let's take a look. The cat, first of all, already in love. The butterfly. The ghost lady. So cool. The piano. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love this kit so much. The ghosties. This is where I get a little scared. This window scares me just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. Not as bad as I was thinking. And Lemire's, I love the butterflies everywhere. I love the color palette. This is going to be such a fun kit, and it's so needed after working on 2 really color blocking heavy kits. So I'm excited. I think that these guys, I'm going to open up Cursed right next to it here. Look at the difference in these. And tell me I didn't pick the best combination ever for Drills and Chills. Rounds, traditional Halloween colors of like blacks and oranges. Squares, traditional Halloween colors as in purples. Perfect combo. And they're very close in size. Very close. I'll show you the excess of the one. Very close in size. So these are going to be great. I'm excited. Let me get Cursed back out of the way here. Sorry. Let's look at these special drills real fast. I'm a little all over the place, but that's because I filmed like 3 videos in the last couple hours trying to knock some stuff out before I leave town. Okay. AB white. I'm going to open them just for the specials because like I said, I'm going to kit this guy up pretty soon here too. It does hurt my heart a little bit to break open something so perfect looking. Does anybody else struggle with that, or is that just a me weird thing? Am I just being weird? All right, let's just pull out the specials. ND, all right, here we go. These ones. Okay. These are fairy dust. They're the same color, 554, and that's a light purple. Fairy dust. This is a purple blue, a bluey purple. Beautiful. A very pale pink. Wait, is this the same one? Nope, these are 2 different colors. I was like, another pale pink, but a hint darker than the other one. And then a dark purple. That's not in shot. All right, here we go. Dark purple. Gosh, I love all the purples. Purple and blue are my favorite colors. But purple's going to be beautiful in this. Purple AB. This is like a rusty orange. I'm curious to see where this is going to be charted. And then the last AB is white. Okay, so let's just take a glimpse here of all the shades of purple and pink in this, just in the specials. 3 shades of purple, dark, medium, light, 2 shades of pink, a blue, a rust orange, and a white. I think that's like the best assortment of colors you could get for specials. Perfect. I'm like gushing about this kit. I'm so excited. And it's so unique, and it's just a good one. Okay. Move the drills. I'm not going to look for every single special because I will just embarrass myself trying to find them all. But let's just see. Yeah, it's just like a hodgepodge of random symbols. But I mostly just want to see what the ghosts are going to look like. So they are as expected. This symbol here is AB. They're going to have a lot of AB in them. I was really hoping for fairy dust ghost, but I'll have to settle for AB filled ghost. So yeah, a lot of AB in the ghost here. I'm not going to check all of the specials because I'm going to miss some, but we'll just kind of do a quick glimpse. The walls here are fairy dust on the right half. Not the number 5, but the right half. Oh, you can't see that probably. That half, but not that half. Okay, so that all is special. This chunk of window is not special, so that disregard. But here, special drill here, special drill here. The ghosts have AB up on their upper halves. Wow, it is gonna storm. More thunder. I'm actually okay with that. It is so hot out. And let's see, AB in the mirror. AB in this mirror. Specials here. What is that AB? No, that's fairy dust. So I'm okay with, like, the wall's going to be very fairy dust, and I'm cool with that. I don't mind that at all. Fairy dust in here. Yeah, it's just going to be, like, everywhere. With that many special drills, and the bags are pretty full, I think it's going to really be showcased in quite a lot of spots. In the ghost here, in the music there. Oh man, I love this kit so much. Look at that butterfly. Fairy dust in the butterflies. This is fairy dust as well, the spider webs or cobwebs, whatever you want to call them. And then, yeah, there's some a little bit in the flowers as well. Let's see. Is there? No, did I just totally make that up? No, I'm not seeing any in these flowers. But there's some in this one for some reason. So they are over here in the highlight of the center of these flowers, but not over here. That's why I got confused. So yeah, this kit I am really, really excited about as well. But I'm going to challenge myself to get Cursed done if it comes down to me having to pick one over the other. Since I have 2 months, I think I should be good to get them both done, but we will see. I'm also working on a diamond painting called Hey Guys right now. I started fall in 105-degree heat because I was desperate for a pinch of fall in my life. So I am working on a kit called Hey Guys right now, and that's fall as well. But I already started that one, so if I need to sprinkle that into the month of September, I will. I've seen some people do like wheels where they spin randomly to pick a kit. That might be kind of fun. But I also just like the idea of going back and forth between these two because they are so different. But I'm going to have to sprinkle Hey Guys in there in a little bit in September if I don't get it done before I go out of town, which I'm not going to get it done before I go out of town. So we'll have to see how all that works out. All right, next I'm going to kit up Cursed. So if you want to see me do that, I'm going to just like fast forward through it. Like I'll play some music for you. You can watch me kit up Cursed, and then at the very end, I will show you how I kitted it up and then tell you how I'm thinking about kitting up the mansion as well. All right, I'll be right back. All right, here is Cursed all kitted up. I had a few packs of spare drills that I just stuck up there. Everything fit into this Art Dot 60 container kit pretty well. I'll link this kit below. I got it off of Amazon, and I have quite a few of these actually. They work really well for kitting up. I have a set of Elizabeth Ward tray, just one of those as well, and I like kitting up in that one, but when I have this many colors, this is the perfect fit for it. And I had a little bit of extra on a few of them that I just moved into the container next down, since I had some spares at the end. So worked out really well. This one is a round piece. I feel like round kits kit up easier than square kits because they have less static, but that's just my opinion. I honestly couldn't tell you. I bet you it's very similar, or maybe it just depends on the kit, but my round kits never seem to give me that much trouble compared to my square ones. So I had an extra set of hands helping me at one point. I don't know if you noticed that in the video. My daughter was not sleeping, and she came out to visit me, and she helped me with a few colors, which she loves kitting up and kitting down. I think she likes organizing and playing with the drills more than she likes actually diamond painting. But I've got this one all ready to go. I will be ready to start it when I return home on September 1st. And yeah, it's all set. I have another Art Dot set here. This is a 120 case, so it just has a second layer of these on top, and that is what I will be kitting up the mansion into, but I won't be kitting up the mansion probably until I get back into town. So at least I have an empty container ready to go for it, and I am ready for drills and chills. So thank you guys so much for helping me kit up my two kits and unbox them. Let me know down in the comments below, what kit are you guys doing for drills and chills if you're participating in it, and if you're not, what fall kits do you have in mind just in general? I know it's a little early for fall, but I'm just so mentally ready for it to be here, so I don't mind prepping ahead. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and if you want to see more of my videos, you can subscribe to my channel. It would help me out a ton, and I'd love to have you here. I'll check you guys in the next video. Bye.
Well, I'll be feeling arrested. If you please let me help you. I won't stay for long, promise. I will not stay all night. Definitely not.
You're making such a mess.
It's okay, Mama. It doesn't mind about messes.
Who doesn't mind about messes?
Well, I mean, it doesn't care about messes.
Who doesn't care about messes?
Well, mostly if you make a mess, that's okay. It just depends if you had fun.
Oh, okay.
Not if you make a mess.
Okay.
I know you might make a mess, but it's easy to clean up if you have such a fun time making. I know you don't usually like to make messes, but
That's true.
when you make a mess and you still haven't curled when you're done, that's all that counts.
Okay, 7.
Yes, Mommy. I'll be careful. This dress is going fast.
Not a big deal. Wait.
Okay.
Easy to clean up. They give us plenty of extras. It's gonna be okay.
Well, we can put them in the bottle. There's still room.
Yeah.
It's not like the bottle's full.
And it's not like they spilt on the carpet where you can't get them back, right?
Mm-hmm.